Alright guys, welcome to the FIFA Guys HD, and this is the 6th episode of my Road to Juventus series. So let's go and see if all the players have sold, and if I've done any trading last night. So as we can see, one of the strands was sold for 10,250. They wouldn't sell. I listed them several times, so I just listed them for a 9,800 start price, and the other one sold for 9,900, which is, I didn't make, I probably made a loss of 200 coins on each one. But that's just how it goes. Sometimes you don't make money. And then the Nene sold for 3,000. One of the Nene sold for 3,200. And then I bought some Cruz, and one sold for 14,000. Another one sold for 16,500. Another one sold for 14,000. A Muller, who I bought for about, I think I bought him for 12,000, sold for 70,500. This Cruz sold for 18,500. This Cruz sold for 15,500. A Ramirez sold for 12k. Arshavin sold for 2,700. A Dempsey that I got for, I think I got him for 1k, sold for 3,300. One Asaidi sold for 2,800. Another one sold for 2,800. A Yannick sold for 2,700. Another Yannick sold for 2,700. And another one sold for 2,800. A Snodgrass sold for 4,200. A Guay sold for 1,600. I think I made about a 1k loss on him. He just couldn't sell, which is a shame. An Obertan sold for 4,500. I think I made about 2k on him. The Mikkelsen sold for 3,800, which is great profit. A Frey sold for 4,800. And the Bennett sold for 4,600. And a Derrida sold for 3,600. So out of those players, I think I made about 20 to 25k profit, which is really nice. And then I've picked up some more players. I picked up this Cruz for 12,000, and we're gonna list him. We'll list him for 15,250 start, 15,500 buy it now for 12 hours, and that'll bring in about after tax about a 2,800 profit. And then we had this Yannick. We bought him for 700, and we're gonna list him for 2,500. And that'll bring in about, I had to convert him into a right forward, so that'll bring in about 1k to 1.5k profit at the end of it. And then this Snodgrass, we bought him for 1,600, so that should bring in about a 2k profit. This other Snodgrass should bring in about another 2k profit, maybe a little bit more. And then this Mikkelsen, we bought him for 700, we're going to sell him for 3,600. So that'll bring in another 3k profit, which would be good. And then the last player of this set, we have a Tony Cruz, who we bought for 11,750, which is a cracking deal. And then we're going to sell him for 7,500, and that'll bring in me about a 5-6k profit, which is absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do, I'll be back in a minute, and I'm just going to go and see who I can pick up. So I'll be back in a minute. And welcome back guys, and let's go and see who I've bought. I've managed to pick up a Cruz in the 4-2-2-2 in a CDM, well, in a centre mid position. I converted him to a CDM for 500 coins, and the cheapest on the market is around 15k. So what we'll do, we'll put him up for a 15,750 start and a 16k buy it now. Why is it messing about? And hopefully he can sell for that, and that'll bring in a nice little profit there as well. And then we picked up this Menez for 2k, and we're going to list him for a 2,800 start price and 2,900 buy it now. And then this Lennon, we picked him up for 1,300, and we're going to list him for 3,200. Hopefully that'll go. Yep. And then 3,500 buy it now. And then on the next page we have a Munier. We picked him up for 1.2k. We're going to list him for 2,100 buy it now. That'll bring in about an 800 coin profit, which will be quite good. And then this Asaidi, we picked him up for 1.7k, and we're just going to list him for about 2.8k, which will bring in a nice little profit. And then we picked up the first Sydney Sam. Well, I think we've got two, and I think we picked them up for both the same price, and we're going to list them for a 4,800 start and a 4,900 buy it now. And I'll do the same with this one. Yeah, I picked them up for 3.3k as well. So we'll list this one up for the same price as 5,000 actually, 100 more than the other one. And then we picked up two more Yannicks, one for 750 and another one, I think the other one was 800 I believe. We're going to list this one up for 2,500 start price and a 2,600 buy it now. And then we'll list this one up for a 2,600 start and a 2,800 buy it now, if I can manage to sort this out. Yep. And then I'll probably again do some more trading tonight, because I can't log everything as it will just take too long. But what will be so if you have enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.